Hey guys, Grassman here. Played more Magic Survival, reloading the previous game. I forgot this was here. And after this, we'll just play some normal stuff. So, I finally have what I believe is my final project. I think I have all my final work for this year. Or at least mostly. I got my final Sinasume project, which is probably going to be the biggest thing. So it's supposed to take about 7 classes worth of time, so 7 hours. I can probably work more efficiently than that. So, probably like 6 hours. So I'm planning on... So it's supposed to be like, today's Thursday. The last day of school is Friday next week. So that's when everything's got to be, done by. So I've got a thing for French that's due tomorrow. There's going to be 1 week left of French, and I don't know what I'll get for that. But it doesn't look like it's going to be any big project. I have my last project for Sinasume. And that is... So I have to, like, create a country on Mars. I have to create a country, and it's a country on Mars, so... That'll take about 6 hours. It's split into, like, 5 or 6 sections, so I figure I'll do 1 section per day. So I'm supposed to have today, Friday, tomorrow, and all of next week to do it. Instead, I'm probably going to start tomorrow, do it through the weekend, because I don't mind working on the weekend a bit. So now that we're in the final bit, it's not like I have one thing to do and then there's another thing to do and it's stressful, it's just, these are the last things I have to do. So I've got I've got a thing for math that's due tomorrow, a thing for French due tomorrow, and the Sinasume thing due in a week. Or in just over a week. I've got a health thing, which is the final health, and my other class is family studies. Or health. That's what I've been calling it. So for family studies / health, the last project, it's only S, right? I totally forgot about the only S thing. Oh well. This isn't only S, we're just surviving now. Summon attunement. Yeah, screw the only S challenge, that's what we were doing before, but... Now we're just trying to survive a long time, because this is going really well. Should take an electric zone there just to get it. So it's a lot of damage I'm still missing. Okay, so I have my final Sinasume thing, final family studies thing. Family studies thing I'm already almost done. It's due on Thursday next week. So I've still got a week for that, and I'm already almost done. The Sinasume thing is due next week. Math, I have another... We're finishing the unit. Or we like, started another unit, like, yesterday. So we had a week and a half to do this unit. So, I've got the thing due for tomorrow, and then there's probably going to be a bit more math stuff next week, but math I can do easily. I don't struggle with the math or anything, so math's no problem. And then other than that, what's my other class? I have Sinasume, I have math, family studies, and French is my other class. So for French, I got the thing due tomorrow, and I can assume there's going to be a bit more next week, but French is probably mostly done as well. In French, we're doing like a fairy tale unit or something. Like a stories and fairy tales and legends. You know, French is like English class where they teach a bunch of useless stuff. Except in French. Because I'm not taking a French course like I'm learning French. I'm in French immersion. So this grade French immersion is just more English class but in French than French. So that's great. Tsunami, I'll continue with number. doesn't stop the black holes. So, math class isn't a problem, health is pretty much done. Sciences Humaines is the last, main thing I have to do. That plus a little bit of math and whatever I'm gonna have for French. So later today, the health thing is not actually quite done. So later today, I'm probably going to finish the health. If you're wondering why I'm talking to you about this, this is more like me talking to myself about it. So while I'm just not paying attention with the game, it's a good time to think about it. So later today, I'll finish the health thing for sure. I'll probably try and do at least most of the French thing. It was a short French thing, so I should be able to do that later. And then the math I have to do tomorrow. And I'll probably do the Sciences Humaines thing as well tomorrow. Because the French thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow, the math thing I'm supposed to do tomorrow. So if I do the start the Sciences Humaines instead of the French tomorrow. And the main problem with the Sciences Humaines is it has to be done in Word, and I don't know how the Word stuff works. Word and OneNote and those things. I really have trouble understanding that stuff. So I've pretty much written all my stuff just on paper and sent pictures all year. But now I have to try and figure out how Word works and how I can send it through Teams. And I'm gonna type things instead of write them, which is gonna actually slow down the process. It's gotta be 2.5 to 5 pages, I think it was. So each section, there were 5 sections, so each section has to be about half page. At least. And that's in Word. I don't know what the font size was supposed to be. Maybe it says in the project. So yeah, the Sciences Humaines thing is the main... The Sciences Humaines thing is the main thing right now, and then I'm done for the summer. Well, when the time slowed there, the entire ground changed to gray, so... That's scary. Transmutation circle might help. Oof. Because I'm saying screw the challenge, I can take off Skull in favor of something better. When transmutation circles on, the lightning goes from crash, crash, to crash, crash, crash. It's actually pretty good, it just doesn't cast very often. Reduces magic cooldown by 20% for the duration. I'll just take Tsunami. Cooldown. I'd rather a weaker thing going constantly than a stronger thing going always. I'd rather a weaker thing going constantly than a stronger thing going occasionally. So I like, Spirit, Satellite, Electric Zone. Can I, kill this thing? How does this big black hole work? Does it do anything special? I'm pretty sure it hurts you if you go inside. Yeah. I think it's hurt. I think that was hurting me, unless I ran into a guy. Dude, what does that do? Does it give me extra money? I guess Frost Nova. I still don't have Electric Zone after this whole time. I'm gonna pick it up soon when I can. 25 minutes is pretty good. The time I'm recording these videos for is always so deceiving. Like, right now, it feels like right now I'm looking at it's like 10 minutes and 50 seconds. It seems like I've been playing a lot longer. But the other day I was playing in like 10 minutes was like, nothing. I think... That's why I prefer playing Soul Knight. Soul Knight makes the time seem so much faster. I play for what seems like 2 minutes and we're 10 minutes through. But here I play for what seems like 20 minutes, and we're only 11 through. Which means like halfway through the video now because I've started recording them shorter. "30-minute videos will probably come back once I delete Teams. Teams is taking up like 1/3 of a gigabyte of space on my phone. Which is quite a bit. And it's like way more than a thing like Teams should be. Teams, if it was optimized for spacing, like I don't know why it's taking up that much of space, but Teams really should be taking a number of meters. Teams should be taking like, instead of 300 megabytes, maybe 30 megabytes. So once I can delete Teams once school's over, I can start making the videos longer again. Okay, we're almost dead now, but we've gone 26 minutes. Pretty good. I don't know what our record is. Have I gotten to 31 yet? I think like 40 is an important milestone in this first level. 5/8 of the way there. And I've started being Radiance more consistently as well. Like, even more consistently. I was practicing the other day, and for some reason, I was doing much better in Phase 2, but I was really doing bad at Phase 3. And I realized I wasn't actually following, like, the right pattern I was supposed to. You're supposed to wait for her to charge... You're supposed to, jump after she does her laser. So you want her to, like, shoot the laser, and then you jump, so that you can just avoid it, and mostly get to the next platform, and then you'll be able to see where it is, so you can, like, jump away from it. So I started following the pattern more closely, and I was able to beat her a couple times again. Still not beat Pantheon 5. I've done it a couple times and gotten her, like, twice. I think I've done Pantheon 5 maybe a total of 10 times. Or 8 times, maybe. I got to Radiance twice. One time I died on Mantis Lords, one time I died So one time I died on Mantis Lords for my own fault. One time I died on Mantis Lords because the Oblobbles got me too far down. One time I think I died on NKG. One time I died on Markov. And twice were just like... I think it was like 2 to Radiance, 1 to Markov, 1 to NKG. 2 to the Mantis Lords for different or Sisters of Battle for different reasons. And the other 2 were just like wherever because I was playing stupid. I was just playing badly. Spirit. Okay, not much longer. Not much longer till we hit 30 minutes. We're out of things to talk about again. There's the stop moving thing. It seems to lag whenever that triggers. How often does it trigger? Like every 24 seconds, I think I counted last time. The Suicide Bomber damages so much. Damage and speed, damage and size. Cast speed might be good. I'll take cast speed. What is it, cast speed plus 20% or 30%? Cast speed plus 20% is like having an extra spirit, really. And cast speed plus... So cast speed plus 20 is like having an extra spirit. Cast speed plus 30 would be 150, so it's like having 1.5 extra spirits. If some of those ones focus on Magic Bullet were like Magic Bullet and Spirit Projectile, they'd probably be better. Give that, like that, whatever that one was, that Magic Bullet one. This game also has a version of the Death Note. I don't want Wisps. Probably don't want Wisps. Not worth sacrificing the yellow, the star bit. But I have Electric Zone now. Okay, we're past 31 minutes. I saw that 31 and I was like, oh, I gotta end the video. Only at 17 minutes in the video. I think we're gonna have to stop this around 20 minutes through the video, and then finish it next time, and see how much further we can get. Yeah, the Explosive Star one, combined with Lightning, and the Time Freeze is actually really good. I think Thunderstorm just is really good, and I've been, like, ignoring it. I think that's what's so good about this Thunderstorm. Time Freeze, the Time Freeze one's also cool, but... Electric Zone. More points. Love me some points. No, I think we're gonna hit 34 in the game, and then we'll have to try and just make 6 next time. But we're doing really good here. Just as a... let me show you the abilities. Satellite with the star... I'm also using the Satellite class, Astronomer. Thunderstorm, Resistance, Fast Casting, Shield. I'm using like a worse version of Shield. I'm using like... I think I'm rebuilding on for Shield instead of the Overload, which is a worse... Overload's definitely always one you want to take. So I have a worse shield than I could optimally have. Almost Max Frost Nova, Corpse Explosion, Arcane Fuse, Tsunami Spirit Max, Vitality Downsize, 3 Meteor, Circle, Proliferation, and 2 Electric Zone. I think Thunderstorm is the main one that's making this guy so strong. Him and the star for the satellites are making these really strong. Could you have a star orbiting something else? I guess you could. Actually, I guess, yeah, that's how just galaxies work. The stars orbit the stars all orbit the black hole in the center of galaxies. Could you have more localized? Could you have a star orbiting a more localized black hole, not orbiting it on a scale of a galaxy? I'm really hurt now. What happened? And these are my artifacts. I've got the mechanical arm, which I haven't actually used, so this one I could get rid of and put something better in. I've got the clockwork, which is a legendary one. Your spell scroll. So I'll go another 10 seconds here, and then I'll turn it off for now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.